Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is William speaking. Now is the weekend, so I have some time in my home to record today's video of my everyday English speaking exercise. I spent the last 1 hour or two watching some videos from YouTube. These videos are about rats. Rats are a very common animal in our life. We see them in the dumpster, in the sewage, and many different places. They usually live on the ground or in the garbage or in some places that we think are dirty, unclean, something like this. And also we try to connect rats with diseases, with unclean, with something evil. But from the dictionary, my perspective towards the rats are changed a little bit. Before watching those documentary, I think rats are unclean or sneak, and something very bad. Yes, I'm brainwashed by the culture, by our everyday broadcasting. And from this podcasts, from these videos I watched just now, I changed a little bit, and here are some main meaning from the documentary I just saw. Okay, because rats are a very very serious problem for New York City and other big cities in Europe. So there are some scientists and some workers are trying to catch mice and try to research them. They found, and also some very common way to control rats are putting poisonous and poisonous things, foodings to try to poison those rats and try to catch them by the traps and try to catch them by cats and dogs and the scientists did some research about the ways that we use to control those mice, and they found those ways couldn't reduce the popularity of mice. Is useless, because if you remove because rats are in a society and they have hierarchy. That means they have different classes for mice. If you remove some of the rats from the hierarchy, the rats underneath between them will climb up and replace them, and the production and the reductivity of mice is very strong. So try to kill them and try to catch them to control the popularity of mice is mostly useless. And if you try to poison them, try to give them poisonous beads to control the probability of the mice, is also have very bad consequences, because you can kill some of the mice, but the mice will decompressed, and the poisonous material will go into the soil and will be absorbed by other animals. And the scientists found some traces, some little quantity of poisonous in foxes and other animals in the wild world. And it's reasonable because if you poison the environment of ourself, it will at last will poison yourself, because it's your environment. You killed mice, and actually at last it will poison yourself. That's very easy understandable. And also, usually we think rats are unclean and are carrying different types of diseases. But from the research by some scientists, most of mice are clean. So very few mice are carrying diseases, but it is less than 10%. And the chance that we human beings transfer diseases to mice is much higher than the chance that the mice can transfer diseases back to a human being. That's because mice usually living on the ground, in the sewage or in the garbage. That's the places that are unclean, dirty. So that's the price that the rats need to pay for living so close to the human being. Okay, that's some opinions from this documentary. First, mice are not so unclean as we thought, and also try to control them or use this because rats are part of our wild food chain. It's part of our environment, and rats lived with human being for many thousands of years, even from the very beginning of our human being society. So it's useless to try to get rid of those bad rats entirely. So we try to learn to coexist with rats and try to control the bad sides of rats and try to live with them, and that's the main idea I learned from the documentaries that I watched just now. Yes. Let's step back. If we can tolerate or like squirrels living in our society, why we can't tolerate mice living in the community, in our blocks? Okay, and lastly, the efficient way, the most efficient way to control mice is to control our garbage. If we don't throw the garbage so easily, so much every day, there will be no foundation for so many mice, and so that will control the popularity of mice. So I think the efficient way to control mice is to control the habit of ourselves towarding garbages. Okay, that's my what I got what I take away from the documentary. And this is today's English exercise of myself. And I recorded today. And I will upload it to my little channel, hoping someone can watch it. So if you are watching this video, this is a random English exercise. Thanks for watching, and hope you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.